Let's get it. Let's get it.
This is how you make it to the Lord's 57th annual Passover this year in Houston, Texas on the 4th of April.
Mind over matter, still trying to purge it. If a nigga at me, I know that all beam around me, niggas finna steam about me. Bitches try to scheme to memes out me. I ain't being loud, you keep it on the low. Don't look like my dolo, like a butler, get that dough, bro. Nigga try me, that's a no-no, not to palm me like a high five. Park my car and chill, I'm looking at the Philly skyline. Clearly I'm about mine, I feel like it's my time. Demons trying to distract me and knock me right off of my grind. But nigga, I am not crying about shit. If it happened, then it happened. I get past it, I don't trip. Now I'm laughing, I'm just adding to my wisdom. Damn, I'm lit. That's the way you handle it. You gotta be a man and shit. Niggas masking up and I can't slag a bitch. Nope.
Alright, this is Priest and Officer of the 1000 Ra'al Band of the ISUPK. We're in the city of Leicester. I'm here with
Connor.
Laura.
I'm here with Laura and
New Era.
a New Era.
Lala Street.
Okay, we have some questions, right? We just want to ask, what do you think about the whole situation with Prince Andrew being linked to the Epstein files?
To me, I think that it's very disturbing for someone on such high profile to associate himself with such a character.
I don't think anyone's particularly surprised he's linked to the Epstein files, right? And yeah, no surprise. And I mean, whatever is coming to him, I think he deserves it.
So, if the allegations are true that Prince Andrew is involved with Epstein and he's essentially, you know what I'm saying, a PDF file, you know, someone who deals with some very dark stuff.
Okay.
What do you believe should happen as a result?
I think that, okay, if they investigate it, they figure out that he is actually involved, then let the law take its course. If a common person can be persecuted for such offense, even him, a noble person, should also be persecuted. That is my own candid opinion.
She go to jail.
Should go to jail?
Look, prison, right? Whatever happens to anyone who's not a royal or an ex-royal should happen to him. Surely.
Happen to him, yeah.
Well, back in Africa, we know that people with the higher ranking, they always go scot-free.
Right.
So actually, I believe that British should be different. They should actually be, because we believe that here there's justice here. So I believe that if he is really, he did everything that happened and he's proven guilty, he needs to face the law.
Right, like if Britain claims to be a just country or about justice,
Yes.
Prince Andrew should face justice. Everybody involved should face justice. You have a question?
I've got a question, bro.
Okay, just come right here.
What version of the Bible are you reading?
We read the King James Version.
Okay, you know the King James wrote the book on demonology too. The same King James.
Got him. We fucking got him.
So King James wrote what, the book of demonology?
Yeah.
Now have you read the book of demonology?
I haven't read it, bro.
Oh man, you might want to read it, man. Because King James talks about how wicked demonology is. He talks about how wicked witchcraft is. He talks about how bad it was. And he had something called a witch hunt, where he would kill witches, man. So you might want to read it. I know you came here thinking that King James was a witch man and he wrote about witches. If you actually open the book and read it, he talked against demonology. So, what's your name? Sorry, can I ask your name?
I'm done.
Then, I advise you to go home,
I'll read it.
purchase the book, and read it, okay?
What if you see it in the Bible? Would you still go against it?
If God was against Christmas, well, it says in the Bible that he's against Christmas.
Say Jeremiah 10 verse 4.
From 3.
From 3, okay. For the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammer, that it move not. Which holiday do you cut a tree out of the forest to celebrate?
What tree?
Yeah.
Pine tree.
No,
Pine
what,
tree, right?
what holiday do you cut a tree out of the forest, take it into your house?
Christmas.
Exactly. So exactly. So this is what is in the Bible. The custom of the people are vain, so God is against it. You know, the word vain means have no importance. Yeah. So God is against Christmas.
People need to see this kind of information. I think they're hungry for it, especially after the last show we had.
Yeah.
With Lancelot.
Yeah. You see Lancelot.
He likes to. He thinks he's promoting black people, but the way he comes across is like
black people need to be wiped out. He says certain black people need to be wiped out.
I'll be real. Some black people deserve to be wiped out. If you're a black man, yeah, and you're doing whole heap of stupidness and making other races look at us, because I'll tell you straight, yeah, as a black man, all my life, every time I talk to other races, they're always aggressive when they first meet me.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because they got this perception of black people because how we are viewed in society.
The wickedest thing, yeah? He's a black man that needs to be wiped out.
Stop.
Quitters. We can't have them around us.
Yeah.
You need someone that's gonna help us.
Motivate.
Man. He don't even know it. He's the man that needs to wiped out. That is what we can't have around us.
Yeah,
man,
and that's what.
Take back on us. Man, gonna say, "Oh, they know good, man. Forget about it, man." You know what? You can't have black man. That needs to be taken out. You don't even know it. He needs to be what needs to be removed. You don't even know it, man.
Yeah.
You know it's crazy. Yeah, black people always say, "Oh, black people make shit. I mean, this, I mean, gone, man." You know, the biggest murder on the face of the earth. White people.
Yeah,
I've never heard a white man say, "Well, you know how white people are. You know, they invaded Iran, stealing oil, started the opium war, killed the East Indians, made black people work for free, cotton, skinned black people for them to allegate." Never in their life, man. They never take accountability. But black people, well, we got to take accountability. You know, why we sell drugs too much, man? They ain't taking accountability.
Yeah, it's true.
They never take accountability.
So we have to take everything on our back.
But they don't. They say shit like, "Oh, all the immigrants are taking our jobs." The reason why they take your jobs is because
you don't want them.
You robbed their country in the first place.
Yeah, true.
When you went to East India and robbed East Indians, some little Indian boy was like, "Boy, where's my job? What am I gonna have for my kids?" But the only heart that matters to them is their own.
Yeah.
Now they're like, "What about my culture?"
Selfish.
Well, how do you think the black man felt when you gave us your language and told us your alphabet and gave us your God? The black man there thinking, "Yo, what about my kids' culture, man?" The thing is, time there'll be no black culture, but the only one that matters is you. You care about your culture. You want England to stay clean and England to stay British. That's the issue. You know, we've been told, like a man like Lanza, like we see him all the time. They always blame black people for their problems. You don't blame white people for their problems. You don't blame a victim. You don't blame a victim of rape. You don't blame them. But black people are so hard done by, and guess who to blame? We are to blame. It's a shame, man.
Yeah, how can you blame the victim? Yeah.
Straight away when I knew his lineage, I grew up with these people, man. See what I'm saying? Like, they're on the other side of ERD. And when I see the work he's doing and when I'm talking, all he's on is trying to make change. That's it. That's all he's on, Noble. All he's on is trying to make a change. That's it. He's dedicated himself. He goes into prisons. He talks to these youth, but he's seeing sentences being handed out and he's seeing youth that are being tricked and stuff. So when you matter of fact, actually, let's go back onto his page. Let's go back onto his page, man. Because I want to show you the kind of things that he does and that. Hold on. I'm going to play one of his songs, actually. Because he makes music and that still. Fam, where's one of your songs at? Ah, here we go.
If you're age 18 to 24, living in Handsworth, Ladywood, Newtown, Neachels, Lascelles, or Winton Green, currently unemployed and searching for new opportunities, then get ready, because this program is for you. Suited for Success and Maverick Sounds are put together.
I can't even find it, man. Oh.
Straight and narrow, I snapped out like a Christmas carol. My bro got birded up like one sparrow. Let the thing go to the
So what he's doing, he like works with the youth, how to make music and stuff.
Don't go chapel, deep end without no puddle. Can't leave my G's in the dirt and gravel.
Yeah, so I'm just showing you a little bit of what the brother's actually doing, man, and I'm doing that because I feel like these kind of man need more push, man. This is his music.
Hello and good night. To my darkie stuck in the workhouse with a sock out, let me do this right. Fight, claw, scratch to get to the top, earn them stripes. They walk with the big Rambo blade, can man get a Wesley Snipes. But that's not right. Hold
on. Noble, are we good? We ready? Okay, sorry about that. One second.
Are we gonna bring the sibling in visual or are we doing audio?
Can we bring them visual? If we can bring them visual, let's do this visual thing, man.
Yeah, man. I got him live in the song.
We got him live, yeah? Come true, then come true.
Are you sibling on meet yourself?
Shalom, can you good, yeah? You hear me?
Yeah,
good?
man.
Yes. Wagwan family.
Everything good, yeah? Wagwan to the man, everyone good?
Yeah, man, we're there, yeah, man. I see you, man, doing your thing, man. Big up yourself, man. For real.
Big yourself too, man. I see you doing your thing, man. I see you blaze on here every week. Get me, I had to reach out, man. You get me?
Yeah, man, come on, bro. You, man, like I said, you see you, man, though. There's a brother, one of you, man, yeah, from Answorth. Official.
Noble, what was his name again? Noble. We have to hail him up immediately.
Oh, sugar. At least, oh man.
Yeah, man, big
can't remember his name.
official brother.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
them man, they have been putting in work for years, man, for real.
For a long time. Honest sibling, man. Honest. We finally been able to connect the dots. We tried via Teams. That it didn't work last time. We've gone back to the old school, so we brought you up on the Zoom and thing. Honors, Shabbat Shalom. You're here. Introduce yourself to the siblings, man, and to the proof.
All right, man. So I'm Captain Karafi of the ISUPK. You know, we've got a school on Lodge Road, B18 5PW 397. And we've been, you know, our job to wake up our people, which is according to the Bible, the Israelites, which is blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Like what yourself talk about earlier, you were talking about a brother that's, you know, is downtrodden because all he wants to do is wake up black people and no one's listening. It's hard. Well, we're on that exact same mission. So our job is to, you know, fix our people up, you know, according to the Bible, let them know who they are. And we've been doing it since 1969. That's how long the organization's been around under commanding General Yohana. And, you know, we got a lot of programs, man. You know what I mean? Based in Birmingham, but we also got school in Manchester, Gloucester, Luton. And we do food programs, prison programs. And our job is to, you know, wake up our people, man. You know what I mean?
Honors. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Man putting in the work.
Exactly.
Physically, not just talking on the internet, you know what I mean? Man's proactively doing the works. So simple.
If I could, I noticed you talking about a brother that was putting in the work and, you know, was getting downtrodden. It feels like, you know, disencouraged and so forth, man. And I see that a lot. I went and seen this podcast recently, and there's a brother on there talking about some black people should be wiped out. I've noticed a lot of black people that they start off loving black people, they're genuine at first, then later on they start to hate black people. And this is what we need to understand is again, black people don't listen and black people can be hard to work with, but what we got to understand is it's not our fault, man. We've been through a lot of trauma and, you know, years of slavery and oppression, and white people put money, millions to keep us down, man. Millions to keep us down. So it's not going to be an easy job, and you have to be patient, man. Else, what will happen is you would turn out to be one of them brothers that hate black people yourself.
Yeah. It could never be that, fam. It could never be that. What it is this. I'll tell you what it is. I hate ignorance, bro. And I get it, what you're saying, you know, like, but the information's there. We've accessed the information. We've accessed it. A lot of these brothers, it's not a dislike, it's a dislike of ignorance, fam. Because, like we're saying, like, why are we promoting war amongst one another? What are we doing? What are we doing? And the thing is, the information's there, bro. The information's there, but certain man just hate it. They just hate us. That's what it is. They just hate us. So that's why I'm saying we can't be making music glorifying the killing of each other. We can't be making music glorifying the harm of each other. Yeah? But then when we go to a place where it's actually happening, we're not promoting that same kind of dysfunction there. So this is what I'm saying, bro. That's what I mean. So it could never be a thing that we go on to. We just want these individuals to hear what's going on. Like a lot of people, bro, they just want to go viral. So like you said, there's mans going viral, making mad comments. You see what I'm trying to say? Mans like us are the ones who have to stamp them kind of things out, man. Because people are paying attention to this stuff.
But this is the thing. I hear what you're saying. This is the thing, that man that's putting in money, big money too, you know, to make sure that black people make these songs.
Yes. Facts.
Imagine this year, you talk about a certain community, they'll block you, they'll ban you. You could talk about kill the black man and kill the black man. Yo, we give you a record deal. Ain't no one banning you. Talk about the rainbow community. Yo, whoa, ban him. That's offensive language. You talk about a 6'1" black woman dashed your way, got a this one and that one. We'll pay you. So it's not us. We are to blame too. But a man is getting paid to make sure that we keep ourselves on the bottom. He's getting paid. So brothers who are broke and down and poor, they're gonna take the opportunity. Brothers, they shouldn't. I get it. I'm not glorifying it, but they are gonna do it. And I don't think we are to blame, but the white man is to blame more, man.
Facts, fam. I agree with that. Facts.
Hear that, man.
Fact, it's them funding it, but we know that the money's coming from the top. It's for us now to govern this thing, fam. We can't let the unscrupulous people govern the community. You see, there's a young brother with you, like, you know, I rate that you know, I see him going Leicester and everywhere, and he's having debates on the road, schooling people. That's what I'm talking about, man.
You see, Ak, The works are being put in, man.
Just see man watching that, man.
Come on, bro. We see
Honest-
everything, man.
Yeah, definite, man. Definite. Hey, for the siblings who don't know, what is the acronym? What does it actually mean? Break that down for them.
So it's ISUPK. So it's an Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So we teach practical knowledge, as you see. So we're not Christians that just bash the Bible all day, man. We teach practical knowledge, knowledge that can fix your family, your wife, your children, knowledge that can fix brotherhood.
Yes.
You know, Christians just sing all day and bang the tambourine, step out the church on a Sunday, and drugs are being sold, man. How is the song and the dance gonna help my community? How is the song and the dance gonna, stop this woman from pushing a pram by herself, man? How is the song and the dance and praying all day gonna, stop these brothers from selling drugs on the corner? We teach practical knowledge, man. That's like, we teach brothers how to look after their families, how to fight, lost demons, and you also the whole Buddha son talking about almost became a fish. We teach brothers how to fight that, man, how to fight addictions, the whole nine. You get me?
Yeah,
that's the acronym.
Teaching brothers to do better.
Yes.
Absolutely, man.
Civilizing the savages, man, drawing them away from Shaitan and bringing them back to the Most High. That's what we're dealing with, sibling. That's what we're dealing with.
So we do, man. Listen, the old saying, so you can't choose your family. You can't, man. Them same people that we think, they're nothing, man. They're scum, man. They got to be wiped out, man. Nah, man. Them same brothers we got to work with, they're our family. No matter how wootless they might look or how low they might be, we got to fix them up, man. That's what the Lord's given us to work with. And that's what we got to do. Like, a football coach don't say, this team's rubbish, man. I'm gonna go fix them. I'm gonna go to another team. A football coach works with that team, man, and make sure their passes are good, make sure the keeper's good. That's his team. Can't change team. And we're in this team, man. Black people are my team.
Man.
No, that's a fact. No, it's our team, but at the same time, bro, certain times when I'm talking, it's because I've seen the madness. Like when you see a mom see her son get a 15, and if he had a man round like me round him from 15, he wouldn't be in that situation. Trust me, but he can't take talking. That's where I'm struggling with it, bro. Because these man, they wait until the absolute worst of a situation to listen. And bro, we had things right at one point, bro. We was on the right path at one point here, Trust me. The community was moving in the right direction at one point, and we allowed the unscrupulous people to change that direction. So I'm saying now, we just need to just govern it a bit better and just make sure that it don't go back to that again. Because now we see that all kind of conflicts are taking place. And when we look at our platforms, we're discussing things that don't make sense, bro. Like, we need to be talking about what's happening right now and how to prepare for this and how we're going to move forward. But we're hearing people talking about gal on the need and all kind of things at a time like this. At a time like this, fam. That's why that's why I say mans like yourself are needed to be putting them clips out there, to be educating man on certain things, making man know why we don't lay down with certain people. You see what I'm saying, fam?
Absolutely, man. Our people, we got a long way to go. Like, a lot of fixing to do, definitely, man. Our people been hard done by. Even the time, like you said, the time like now with the whole war going off, and our people talking about a record deal, man, and the Gucci belt, man. We gotta get our stuff together, man. Big man thing, but that's where the work gotta be done. That's where the work gotta be done, man. Cause right back now, we in a bad way, man. Religion has got us divided. We're into different philosophies. These things have gotten us weak. So we gotta get back on strong, man. Cause it's mad out there, man.
So what you saying, bro? How do we religion? Let's go there, man. Let's go there, fam. How do we get these men to wake up? Because, bro, when I'm talking to man, you know what someone said to me like 2 weeks ago? Someone said, yo, I'm glad that they came to civilize us, fam. A man said that to me, and said how we were practicing things. And I'm saying, family, this is what I'm saying, bro. You're allowing man to change the story, change the narrative. How do we stop that?
Boy, let me tell you something, man. See the white man oppressor. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. The word devil means deceiver. It ain't no one deceived the whole world. Told everybody that Christ was white. Told everybody that you were some man in the jungle swinging from tree to tree in Africa before we came and civilized you, man. That is a lie. That is a lie, man. Let me tell you something. Savages don't build pyramids in Egypt, man. We built not Egypt. Sorry, in slavery, the Israelites. Sorry, in Egypt, the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, and we built the pyramids, man. Savages don't build that, man. When you read the Bible and so forth, savages don't have jewels in their garments, man. I can show you history where Israelites had jewels in their garments, man. The Bible says Solomon had gold teeth. Savages don't have that. But what the oppressor does, comes around, overtakes you, rewrites history, and now we got black people thinking that, yo, I'm glad to be in England. I'm glad that black people got whipped and raped and, you know, got the skin beat off their back because look, I can be close to him now, man. And it ain't just him. It's the same with Islam as well, man. In the UK, black people are either predominantly Christian or Muslim, man.
Facts.
And now these two people are fighting for it. Imagine this, these two people are fighting against each other, yeah? And black people are either on one side or the other side. But really, we should sit back, let them beef, man. It's not our beef. We've been fighting ever since we came over here on the Windrush, man. And ain't no Indian man ever helped us. Imagine black people fought for Asians, man, in the 60s. And now times are hard for us. Where are the Asians now? I don't see them.
We can't see them, fam. It's just us.
This is the wickedest thing. Black people voted, marched, fought. When did the Indian man ever vote, march, and fight? Never, man. Imagine we fought so hard. We're the reason why Preeti Patel got a job to deport us. We're the reason why she got a job. I didn't see her people voting and fighting. We fought so that they can drop the colour bar for the bosses. And so black people can work in parliament or non-white people can work anywhere. We got her that job and she took that job and deported us. We're the reason why Rishi Sunak was the first non-white prime minister. We did all the groundwork and these people reap the benefits, man. We're the reason why Romanians can come on the back of a lorry and come and get some of this greatness of England, man. We pick cotton so another man can say, yo, England's nice, you know, we're giving out free benefits, man. Black people work so hard, pick cane, cotton, coffee beans, work to the Windrush, to underground, made England so rich that let's go over there and get some, man. Romania ain't got no links to England. Somalia ain't got no links to England, but they're reaping the benefits. Can we get the benefits? No. No, man. And this is the problem. We got to separate, man. Christianity has taught us to love everybody. It's time that we start loving our own team. That's what I'm saying. We join Islam and so forth, and I've never seen a black man sweep the floor in any off license, man, in any news agent, man. And the unemployment rate is big in the black community. But guess what I do see in them stores? Their own brothers, man. Their people letting you know that religion is nonsense, man.
Fam,
you are a black man.
Fam, I know you, man, know about Sudan. You know what's going on in Sudan right now, innit?
Bits and bobs. You know anything about?
You know the idea of it, though, don't you?
Yeah, I know the gist.
Okay. So when I got sent the footage of what's happening in Sudan to the brothers in Sudan, there's a couple man that are Muslim that follow this thing, and I tried to explain to them, bro. But you know what it is, family. Certain man, I gotta be careful how I say this, man. It's like their race has changed as well, bro. You see what I'm saying? So once they align with something, it's like, I'm aligned with that. The black thing, forget about that. And that's the biggest struggle I've had over the last few months, trying to bring awareness to the evil that certain men are doing, that men are running down their thing. And it's been a struggle. It's been an uphill battle. Nobody actually cared until Dubai got harmed. That's when mans wanted to talk. What can you say?
Boy, when it comes to, again, I'm going to sound controversial, man. You're not going to like what I'm going to say, but according to what we believe, according to the Bible, we're not African. The black man...
Yeah, I don't know the teachings. No,
So the Sudanese are not my people. You know what I mean? So again, I can't really... Young boy, want to speak on it?
Is the young brother in there with you, man? Yeah.
I got a brother here, man. What's chiming? Go on, say something. Can you hear him? Say something.
So with Sudan,
yeah,
what's happening to them is wrong, but then the Sudanese ain't our people. But when what we was going through, the Sudanese didn't care about our slavery, and our slavery has been a lot worse than everybody else's.
Fact.
So we can't care about what's going on in Sudan when we got problems right here. Like, we can't pass up what's going on in the Caribbean right now. Like, say, for instance, I'm going to tell you what a lot of us do. A lot of our background is Caribbean. So we make some money, and what do? Go and build a well in Africa. That shit don't make no sense. Listen, why aren't we building these things in the Caribbean where our grandparents are? So now, sometimes what we do is we take our outreach too far. So we'll be like, yo, what's going on in Sudan is whatever. When these times when we was going through these things, the Sudanese didn't care about what we was going through. And the Sudanese, I'm sure they're the ancient Egyptians that was pushed into Sudan. So they also had a part of us being in slavery anyway. If you're talking about when we were slaves immediately.
Yeah, it's controversial still, but we won't touch that part of it. But what it is this. Now, because obviously no man can say factually for that. For me, it's this, fam. I'm saying if brothers are green light in that genocide over there, how can you align yourself with their thing? That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not saying you have to say them man are your brothers, but I'm saying if them man are funding that genocide, how can you align yourself with their thing? How?
That's what I'm saying. Religion is like witchcraft. It's like hypnosis. Like everybody knows what came with Christianity. Everybody knows, man. Everyone knows that good old Christians pried open the legs of black women. Good old Christians, Sunday worshiping Christians, man, skin black people alive and whip black people and put Scotch bonnet in his wounds. They know that. But Christianity is such a spell. They don't care about it, man. Oh, God's all love. How is it all love when he commissioned black men to get whipped and work for free and cocaine for free? And it's the same with Islam. You know, you see what they're doing to people and the atrocities they're doing to people, but it's a spell on their mind which makes no one care. Yeah. That's why religion is dangerous, man. Religion is something that, you know, anyone can join. Whereas the Bible teaches nationality, something that you can't join. You got to be born black to be one of us, man. But to answer your question, that is a problem with religion. Religion has our people's minds like a spell. Black people swear down that good old Jesus is amazing and he come for all people. Meanwhile, we know fair well how we got Christianity. We know fair well how Christianity was spread. And Islam also, but we don't care about that, man.
Nah, they don't care. They don't care, bro. They don't care.
If I could as well, also with religion. Now, whenever a black man joins a religion, he becomes a second-class citizen in that religion.
That's right.
Every single time. Now, if you're a black man and you join Islam, guess what happens? You have a love for the Arabs now. And then when you have a love for the Arabs, you hate black people that look exactly like you. When you join Christianity, you sit up in those churches on the white people. So when you're a black man that becomes a Muslim, in your mind, you be like, well, Muhammad's an Arab. I have to respect the Arab people, which makes you not love black people. So us as black people, what we need to do is look around and say, all right, then, Islam's the religion for the Arabs. Christianity is the religion for white people. Hinduism and Sikhism is the religion for Indian people. What's the religion for the niggas, man? Listen, everybody else's God looks like them. What God looks like me?
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you, man, with that. That's a fact. I'm on the same page, bro, with that.
I want to know if everyone's prophet looks like them, who looks like me?
That's right.
Imagine if I join Islam, I'm looking up to an Arab where I can't relate because I'm not Arab. If I join Christianity, I'm looking to a white man, I can't relate because I'm not a white man. I need to find something great where niggas are great, where I can be like, I want to be like him. And when we found out the Bible was our book, that's what we found. We found Moses, found Christ, we found Jeremiah. We found out that niggas is the greatest thing on the face of the earth.
That's right.
And then we start to see the similarities. So once you see how great those black men was, and you can identify with them, when you see another black man, you no longer see him like an enemy. You see greatness in him too. You can start to look at him and be like, yo, maybe we don't understand that we're the same, but we have something that ties us together. And it's not no bullshit religion that ties us together. It's nationality, man.
That's right.
All our grandparents came over on them slave ships. We got something in common, man.
Facts, bro.
We can relate with this. We're all gone through this. We know what this is. Me and you can relate. I can't relate to some man in the desert, man. I can't relate to that.
We can't relate to that, but we can't relate to a brother in the desert. But what I'm saying, bro, remember the man them that are pushing this content thing forward are relating to that, bro. You see what I'm saying? They're the ones talking like the Arab. They're the ones pushing for man to move to the desert. It's them, fam. That's what I'm saying. We're just trying to show, man, look, stop running down certain things, bro, and then giving you an understanding that these men are in one breath saying A, B, and C, and in the next breath, look at this, what they're doing over here. That's all I'm trying to show these brothers, but man didn't care. Man don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't care. And
you're right. That's exactly what they're doing. So they're trying to get all of us to join Islam. And what happens is they use their influence to help the Arabs, where they could use this influence to tell black men, yo, don't treat each other like that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like you will never ever hear them on a rap song talk about, yo, kill the Arabs or whatever. You won't hear that. Never. On the rap songs you hear, yo, kill these black people and do this to black people. Because why? The Arabs, they have a big influence, and the reason why their influence is growing is why? Because they use black men to push their agenda. So if you're a black man that's been to jail, that's in the Islamic starter pack. I'm telling
you. You man are serious, you know. Yeah, you man don't rap, boss.
That's in the starter pack.
Yeah.
So now, as a black man, you gotta look at it like this. If you're a black man and you got no religion, and there's two religions, Christianity and Islam, you will look at Islam as it's a bit more hardcore than Christianity because you see Christianity as soft. So in their mind, they're like, oh, I have to pick one of the two. When really, we don't need to pick none because the Arab slave trade, they was enslaving everybody also. The white man is enslaving everybody also. So what we need to do is say, yo, F these religions ain't for black people, man.
That's right.
Because now, how am I joining your religion? And how am I praying to, listen, how am I a nigga praying to a white Jesus? That don't make no sense, man. How am I praying to a white man, asking a white man to save me when white men are killing me? That shit don't make no sense, man. How am I praying to an Arab, asking an Arab to do these things for me? Meanwhile, these Arabs got all the oil, and I'm living in Aston and Handsworth where the bin men don't even come. Where's the Arab money at, man? I ain't getting none of the Arab money. What am I benefiting from being in
Preaching
Islam?
to the choir, fam. You preaching to the choir, fam. Real talk. The man ain't getting nothing. They love him. They love them, man, because they're not giving them nothing, fam.
Listen, the bin men don't even come where we live, man. The bin men don't come, and we talking about, Islam did this. Islam ain't did nothing for black people, man. Right. All they do is take our money, and guess what's happening? Black people are making Dubai rich. Why? Because we the greatest people with the greatest influence. So people only want to go to Dubai because we go there.
Facts.
Now imagine if we went to our own communities. Our communities could be Dubai, man.
That's right.
We could have all these businesses right in Handsworth, Aston, Newtown right now. Because we got the influence, but instead, what do? Take our influence to Dubai and make the Arabs money.
Mad.
I'm gonna put
Mad. This is what you see, Noble. This is why I rate these, man, because you see the kind of education they're giving.
Come on,
making
sibling.
the brothers know, making these brothers know, because it's facts. The man them are promoting Dubai, promoting the desert, telling man to move their whole family there, and you see little adversities reach Dubai now, and who's being held back?
And not only that, though, sibling. Not only that, sibling. That there's been a decree come down to say, yo, you talk about and show missiles going anywhere near your property and stuff, it's immediate jail.
Well, there's a white Brit over there that they've gave him. Well, he's looking on 2 years because he filmed a drone hitting a building because they're trying to keep up this facade
that everything is everything.
Exactly. And man, I've seen brothers over there. Like you'd think brothers are actually Arab, fam. I'll say it myself. I'll say, man, straight. I got kinfolk, fam, that have switched and man hot comb his beard, diet ginger, diamond socks pulled. I'm like, family, you haven't changed your race, blood. You see what I'm saying? You haven't changed your race. So what are you doing? What can you say? What can you say?
And that's why the black community can't do good. Because if I'm a Christian, I'm not gonna lie down with a black woman, but I can get God's woman, man. I can get a woman that looks like God, man, white, same color as God. Why do I want a black woman for, man? I'm an Arab now. I don't want no black woman. You know, I'm gonna go build up their community. I'm gonna go help them. I want an Arab woman, man. I can feel close to the prophet by getting their woman, and that's why religion is destructive, man. It works for the Arabs, makes them strong, makes them united, makes them one. Don't work for us. Christianity works for the white man, makes him strong, gives him self-confidence, makes him strong, and makes his kids look up to white Jesus and want to aspire to be great. And a black man got to look up to your God and your color and want to be under you and want to be close to you. That's why a black man's goal in life, man, is to what? Leave the ghetto, man, to leave the ends, to make enough money to leave the ends. When the Indians don't do that, they buy the ends, man.
Build the ends up.
The ends up. Our job. This is our job. Imagine that a man's job in life ain't to build his own house. It's to leave and join the next man's house. That don't even make sense. Our job in life is to make enough money and then cut, man. Go to Great Bar. What's another white area Batman moves to nowadays? My granddad back in the days moved from Aston straight to Edmonton. At the time, Edmonton was white.
Bro, you can't do that, family. You can't do that, bro. I gotta jump in there because I'm an original Edmonton man. My parents, I'll tell you straight. My parents moved from Answorth to Lee Bank. They had to move to ERD, bro, because at the time, we have to understand there was a portion of black people that were doing nursing, that had their little business or whatever. We couldn't have stayed in Lee Bank, King. We couldn't have stayed in Lee Bank. My dad couldn't have built his thing from Lee Bank. So, Erdington, okay, it was white at the time, yes. But remember what was at play? Where are we at, fam? We in Britain. A lot of the elders got brainwashed too, to believe that you were safer. What was the biggest flex of the 90s? The biggest flex in Brum of the 90s was to say, I live which part there's no black people.
Yeah.
That don't happen by accident. But we just didn't want to build up the zone. When I go to Handsworth, it makes me physically sick, fam. Because that was a predominantly black area. But man, they used it. It was more like a stamp. It was more like a badge of honor. Yo, I'm from B21. I'm from B. It was like a badge of honor. When we started doing that, what we should have did is when them houses were costing all 10 grand, 11 grand, we should have bought up the whole of that stuff, man. You see what's going on now? We should have brought back the block like Rick Ross said. And when you look at it now, you go down there, the businesses, you got 30-year-old bakeries that are black owned, yeah, that are going through difficulties. Crazy, fam. This is crazy to me. But we're watching it. It's like you're in the sunken place because you're just watching it. And you're trying to wake these brothers up. They don't care. They don't care, fam. Like, but if I bring a man on this podcast now to tell his story, how he joined the gang in the 90s and how he used to walk with his ting everywhere and how he used to match down, be a different black girl, that's going to get bare views, fam.
Yeah, trust.
I seen a brother, you man will know this, you lot are all Brummies, man. I seen a Brummie, yeah? All of us know who he is. He killed a police, bro. And he was on the video saying, yeah, man, the man, them know how I get down. That is not something to be proud of, fam. We can't make, I understand it, why he's saying it, but we can't make them things to be proud of. We can't do that. Like, you wasted your life, fam. You wasted your life, bro. Your mom, right now, let's say your mom's elderly right now, yeah? She might need you, fam, to do little things like even cut her grass. By you not being there, it could be difficult for her. See what I mean? Your nan people are going to dead while you're in there, but it's being glorified, bro. It's being glorified. I'm seeing man on Instagram coming out of prison, they're renting out big cars, popping bottles and all that. Like he's just won a championship. Like this direction has to change, bro, because Brum, trust me, we were some of the rebels, you know, fam. Our people then were some of the rebels. Like Londoners used to come down here to get that militancy. I just don't know where it's gone. Honestly, man, I just don't know where it's gone. And it's like we let the unscrupulous people dictate our future. That's what we did in Brum, bro.
Like what you said, like it's a shame that what our people been reduced to, because our people was never on top, but at the time our people were doing, at one point our people doing okay, man.
Yeah.
We was never on top. But our people's the reason why, you know, we got the color bar dropped in some of these jobs, man. Because rebels was fighting. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Over the years now, the oppressor put more pressure on us that all we want now is a record deal. All we want now is kill people. And when did this happen, man? Our people came to England and built it up, man, from the ground up. If you get yourself a black pattern book, a lot of the inventions that you see today are made by black people, man. We're way better than this. We think that our goal is just to, you know, spill champagne and have sex with baggy gal and have bare different baby mums, and that's a trophy to us. Once upon a time, we were doing way better than this, man. Our expectation was way higher than this. But again, you know what I mean? It's not, again, like I say, I'm not going to blame our people because there's a man on top that makes sure we do these things, if that makes sense. You get me? But, sorry, let me touch on back on what my granddad did, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He moved from Aston to move to the white neighborhood, even paid more money for a bigger house. And then my uncles and that told me how life was hard and earning to be a racism and getting chased by white boys. I'm thinking, this is what you paid for. You could have stayed in the ends, man, and be safe. But he'd rather move, and no fault of his own, because he's brainwashed too. He'd rather move white neighborhood where he can tell all his friends, yeah, man, I don't live around them black people. I live in the white neighborhood, man. And put his family for all this, man. And that's religion. Religion makes us feel like being next to the white man is more holy. And that's why the other week he was talking about the white MP. He was speaking in
the Irish brother. Yeah.
I said, listen, I was thinking the exact same way, man. Everyone welcomed him in and all that. Meanwhile, we go to Jamaica now. Boy, man, are charging us double.
you know see it, fam. You see it.
We jump in the taxi. We can't let a man know from foreign. They also charge us double. Might even get killed.
We're getting searched at the airport. White man are bowling through, but we're getting searched, fam, and disrespected by our own people. nothing but brain. Let's keep it real, fam. Jamaica got brainwashed as well, bro. Right now, Jamaica's trying to whitewash itself right now. So even the young brother that was just talking a little while ago, and he said, we need to be building up the Caribbean. From the Caribbean's little China, fam. That's what the Caribbean is.
That's true still.
That's what the Caribbean is. And look how them man are dealing with us over there as well. And I'm not trying to, I know what you man are saying, but we have to address that as well. Our people are going back and getting killed, bro. Our elders are going back and getting killed, fam. Them man ain't looking at us like we're one of them. They're killing all Pickney and all them things out there. Like, so if let's say I hit the lotto now. Well, first of all, I'm talking to fellow Brummies. So let's talk about the sister who went back with 300 grand and they cut her throat.
You've had me, Rising Paradise.
So I'm trying to say, how do we, you see what I mean, fam? Like, we can't even, where do we go, bro? Where do we go? Because I understand what the young brother's saying, but they're not looking at us the same over there. So where do we set up shop? And let's be real, man. It's nothing but mosque after mosque opening up in yard right now.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't want to. You might think, oh, man, this man blames everything on the white man, man. But again, you know, we're so poor, we're so down that even though I'm British, and, you know, I've been Jamaican enough times and them man will overprice me and treat me bad. The poor, so when the poor, they see the man come from the UK, they see him Chiching, man. They see it as, well, he's not a cousin, it's a distant cousin. I can use him, man. And again, it's because they're poor and they're seeing opportunity and poverty's made them bad. They're not born bad. They're not born wicked. Wicked don't run through their veins. They're just that way because, you know, they've been made that way. And I feel like a lot of times we blame our brothers, man. Like, we blame ourselves and say, oh, black people got to fix it, we got to do this, man. It's true. But I've noticed white people don't blame themselves. You know, I've never heard a white man say, oh, you know what us white people are? Murdering, conquering countries, stealing oil, pushing Christianity, slavery. What white people don't. So likewise, man, we got to blame the man who's really to blame and not ourselves all the time. And say something, brother. Once I think the brother said something.
Yeah, man. Come. No, not me. Come to you, fam. Yeah.
And then, yeah, them killing the sister for 300 grand, that's wrong. But if they was rich, they wouldn't do that, man. Poverty makes you do certain things. When you're hungry, you will do certain things. And I'm not condoning it. It's wrong what we're doing. But now we need to look at why we're in the position that we're in. Why ain't we done the things we should have did? Like you were saying earlier, that we should have brought up all the houses when there was 10 grand. But what you got to realize is when black people first was coming to England, white people didn't allow them to learn the trade. So if you can't learn the trade...
Now, I gotta jump in, bro. My dad tried to get brothers on it. My dad tried, fam. My dad's about still. He's about still. He can come on this thing and talk. He told mans, use your bread. Houses cost 10 bags. Brothers didn't care. They didn't care, bro. You know them flats in Mailbox? They were 135 grand when they first built them. You could have had a deposit 15K, fam. And you'd have been nice, you'd be collected now. But the knowledge, no one cared, no one listened. Even me, myself. Even me, bro. Even me could have bought one of them flats and just thought, you're not thinking that the price is always changing. But for some reason, we just don't listen, man. We just don't listen. But I understand what you're saying. The white man done all of this. But when are we going to start? When are we going to take control of this thing? When?
Sorry to cut you, but the thing is this, like, our life is different from everybody else's.
Yeah.
Imagine this, our life, we're surviving.
Yeah.
We're trying to juggle 2-3 jobs, make sure our kids ain't in gangs. So the black man's life is on survival. He don't have that, that experience on investing money and doing this and doing that. All the other nations will look back and say, yo, how come them black men can't buy a shop, man? How come they can't do this, man? We're just living from hand to mouth. We're just working, keeping the lights on. That's why you can't really blame us because a lot of us we're not experiencing that line of work. We're just surviving. So when you tell a man, yo, invest in this, invest in that, he's not used to it. His job is just to survive, keep the lights on, make sure the kids are fed. We don't have that experience. So it's good to see that your dad got the experience and whatnot. And, he's trying to pass it to brothers, but brothers are not really getting into it, not because they're lazy or because, they don't want to go. They're just not used to it. Like, for instance, what other nations have, we don't have. Imagine black men came to England one at a time, had to send for another black man, pay money, spend money, save up, send for another brother, send him over. The Ukrainians come over here as a whole family.
Yeah, because, bro, we have to understand, bro, them Ukrainians are white, so they don't mind them coming in masses.
You go on taxpayers' money. My granddad had sell land, take a £50 boat, send for his wife and so forth. So they got benefits that we don't have. So it's easy for them to look down and go, boy, them man can't get it together, man. But they ain't jumping the same hurdles we're jumping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't go through exactly the same hurdles, but my only thing is we have to start waking up. We can't forever keep letting these men control the narrative, man. We have to start at some point. We have to, bro. We have to. We can't keep giving these brothers. We cannot. We're on a path. We're on a path right now. So why can't these other brothers get on a path? Once you've got the knowledge, bro, there's no excuse. Once the knowledge is there, there's no excuse. Because at some point, all of us were ignorant until we woke up, and whatever knowledge woke you up, and whatever direction you went on, and you're living righteous now. But I'm saying certain other men are refusing to wake up. We can't keep giving them excuses, bro. Even though I do understand what you're saying, that these men, we know what these men did and are still doing, but we now have to start counteracting this thing, man, and start pushing their message, start pushing their message of murder, start pushing their message of gangs and hate. We have to start doing that, man. And look at, like I said, with these platforms now, yeah, a lot of them are just after clicks and views, bro. That's why we don't even mingle with too much, man, fam. Because a lot of men just looking for clicks and views. So they'll get a brother to jump on their platform and say anything as long as it gets views. We can't live like that, bro. We can't live like that. Man have to wake up at some point. At some point, man have to wake up. The European, them, otherwise they're going to turn it up a notch on us. They're about to bring in re-migration, all them things there. Reformer taking over bear zones in Brum. We ain't seen this kind of racism in over 40 years, bro. If we don't start to pattern up, it's going to be a Mazda out here, fam.
Listen, I hear what you're saying. So the best way for us to do this, we need to do this one brick at a time. Because while it is like you said, most people refuse to wake up. So this is what we have to do, lead by example. So once we lead by example and we do this one brick at a time, we'll do it like this. Like you will start with you and your household. I will start with me and my household, other brother Rivers' household. And we'll start from there. We'll start building the community from there. And then people will see, wow, we didn't want to join them at first. And then over time, they're going to be forced to join us because how life is about to be in a minute. Black people are going to have to stick together. Like how you mentioned all the racism. Even black people that don't like us is going to say, damn, I don't like that. Listen, I didn't like black people, but how these white people are treating me, I have to go join with my black people right now. Like, you see now, soon,
that ain't going to happen, bro. These man love white girl too much, fam.
Boy, some of them do, but once it all kicks off with reform and they're outside your house throwing Molotovs, soon the ghetto is going to be the safest place. Being around black people might just be heaven in that day.
Yeah, real facts. You're gonna wanna see your people them time there.
Exactly. That time once white people let you realize, tell you what they really think of you, how they really feel. This white woman you lying down with starts calling you a nigger. My father wanted to kill you. He didn't like you anyway. Then black people are going to be like, wow, this racism thing that I tried to sweep under the rug, I thought it went away, and I realized it hasn't went away. Where do I go to be safe now? You have to come around the same black people that you tried to diss. And because we love black people so much, we're going to let you come back in with open arms.
Hold on, no, fam. I'm going to ask you, man, an uncomfortable question.
Go ahead.
We may even clip this thing out. So, you think the man there are going to be fighting the race war when it starts?
As in fighting for who?
You think them gang brothers will be fighting the race war when it starts? Would they be on the front? Remember, we had the Battle of Waterloo, you know, fam. We had the Battle of Waterloo, you know. Were the gangmans there? I was there. On the front line, fam. The Battle of Waterloo. That was the time when the drillers could have came out and redeemed their thing. They didn't come out, bro. They only come out for black on black. That's a fact. They only come out for black on black. I'm saying it straight, bro. Them man only come out for black on black. When the war does start, they ain't gonna be defending nothing. Just like them. Yeah, go to.
But if I could, while it is with black people and black on black crime, black people don't kill other black people because they're black. We kill each other because of whatever issues we have. So I was saying, because I've never heard a black man say kill a black man and call him a nigger as he's killing him. Now,
true.
White people kill us because we're black. Black people don't kill each other because we're black. We kill each other. Why? Because we don't know how to deal with our issues. We don't know how to deal with our problems. So we more go that route, whereas black people feel like white people ain't racist, so they definitely ain't gonna be coming out to fight. But what I will say is, if white people do bring it to them, then black people will fight. But I think maybe white people being more
They
racist.
didn't fight in Battle of Waterloo. There was only a handful of men there. And there was a bag of the Tommy Robinson brothers. I got all the footage, fam. I got all the footage, bro. There was a bag of man there, fam, that come from Brom, different. I seen everyone who was down there from Brom. Frontline business. That's when they were coming to mash up women and children.
And our issue is, you know what our issue is? Our issue is we don't stick together. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can only beat up a black, only a black woman can get beaten up by a Chinese man in the hair shop. That shit only happens to black women. You can't do that to no other race. Listen, you do that to a white woman. Tommy Robinson is setting those weaves on fire in that shop. I'm telling you now. Tommy Robinson is setting those on fire. But when it comes to black people, we don't stick together. So they know black people don't stick together, so they single us out. And this is what happens. They will attack one black man and we move like individuals. That's our issue. So we move like, oh, well, it don't directly affect me, so I'm not getting involved. Whereas whatever happens to a black man needs to directly affect us.
That's right.
And once it directly affects us, they will realize, damn, we can't harm one of those black people because they all stick together. So I understand what you're talking about. We need to come together more, but we don't. And I don't want to be having the same conversation in the next 50 years about we need to come together. Because we've been having this conversation for years and years and years. But we definitely need to put some plan in place and come together and find out, realize who we are and the power that we hold. Because we're individuals and we're too busy fighting each other, we're letting these other nations get one up on us. Imagine everything we're fighting for. So we're fighting for postcodes, and then we ain't got not one nice restaurant in this postcode, not one post office, not one travel agent. And that's most of these kids, what are they fighting for? They don't know. So a lot of this
elders were
starts from,
talking to them, bro. We can't disrespect the elders because they were talking to these men. They were telling these men that I actually seen members of the community talking about, yo, my nephew's in this gang. Don't let me call my nephew. People were using it, wearing it as a badge of honor.
Damn.
I was there, bro. I seen these things, fam. I seen bare ignorance mash up our community, bro. There was times when we was on the right path. I was there, fam. There was times when we was in Brom, there was times we was on the right path, and the elders, okay, they didn't have the thing governed like that, but they were trying to tell these young men, like, okay, let's buy back the block, let's build a business, let's do that. How are you fighting over these postcodes? And now we're seeing what it is now. Which one of them gangs historically now are still about? All they've done is pass the trauma down to their sons, their younger brothers, who have now renamed these gangs, are now promoting it to our next set of generations. That's all it is. Them things should have been stamped out back then, bro. Real men should have stood up back then and stamped them things out. Because them things, if they were only fighting each other safe, but them things were mashing up the community, where a man's got his little barber shop, a man's got a man in there he don't like, but it's a black man making a living. He goes in there and to fight the man or whatever, mash up the man's barbershop. Even in our store, bro, Hatman, I taught these things, bro. There was a dance going on one day, selling tickets and all that, a black business. The man them came in and stole all the tickets. You see what I'm saying? I was right there. What we gonna say? We can't blame the white man for that, or we're gonna say it's the white man for that. These men done this, bro. These men put this trauma into the ends, fam. And that all what you're seeing going on now with the rappers and shit promoting this shit, because that's what was glorified with the elders. We glorified Gangman. We made them the hood stars. We made them the popular ones to where youths were like, yo, I want to be like him. Even couple man in Erdington. I know couple man in Erdington. One specific man, good youth, man. I knew him from school. Clean-hearted youth. Decent, smuddy. Joined gang. The man them gave him 30, fam. The man them gave him 30, but what it is it was a popularity contest. We have the power to stamp them things out. That's all I'm saying. We've got the power to stamp them things out. Simple. We have the and yes, talk to brothers. encourage brothers, show them success stories, all of that. All of that. But we have to just, it's just, it bonds me, man. I can't lie, it bonds me because, Brom, we had some serious brothers, you know, in Brom. The elders in Brom, there were some man who, look at Villa Road and that when it was popping properly. Man. Look at the title, you see what I mean? But we just gave it all away. Just gave it all away, fam.
Yeah. Hey, siblings, a lot of what you said, pardon self, has been on point. Let me play righteous advocate, because you've mentioned the original man, you know, aka the so-called black man, as we know. But within your organization, obviously the 12 tribes chart, one of the proof has mentioned this, the Latino brethren, which you have within the 12 tribes. Can you break that down? Because that seems to be a bit of a contradiction if we're talking about the original man, but then within the 12 tribes chart, is it Issachar and all them sort of somethings there? We just see Latino brethren that look just like the conquistador baby. We don't see the original man in that song.
Okay, so when you say the original man, are you talking about African man or what's
us? Israel, Yasharel. Well,
according to the Bible, there was nations out before us. We're actually the youngest nation. So coming from a man called Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons. I mean, so we had 12 tribes. Out of them 12 sons.
Yes.
So 3 of them went into Babylon, got taken into Africa. The others was conquered by the Spanish. That's why complexion may be different. But according to history, biblical prophecy, geography, they are our brothers. You know what I mean? Skin complexion don't make you who you are. I can have 12 children with 12 different women and they all will look different, have different skin tones. That's all it is. But Hispanics, you know, the Tainos and Arawaks and so forth are dark-skinned people. And all and so forth over time, you know, like black people, even what you call black people, come in different complexions, different shades. So that's
different shades. Yes, different shades of brown. No, I get that. I totally get that. My question and where I'm sticking on this particular point is, at what point do we say, well, no, you can't be Israel if your great grandfather was original, and then everybody else in your lineage is a conquistador baby, is a Spaniard. How can we say that that's still Israel? At some point, you've bred out of being Israel. You are, as I've heard the teaching, a cake on was it unturned?
Yeah, that's right.
That's not you. Nah, boss. When I look at you, when I look on the wall, and when I come into your house and see your tribe of family, of your bloodline, your dynasty, they don't look like we. We come in shades of from copper-colored races. We come in shades of copper, brown, upwards, from yellow, red, all the way down dark is where we go. And again, phenotypically, yes, we can have more thinner lips and all that, but generally, again, outside of what you've mentioned, you'll have 9/8 woolly curly hair, or you'll have a slight kink to it. I'm seeing man with straight ass hair, straight mongoloid features, but yet they're talking about their Yasharel. They're the chosen people, sibling.
Right, with that logic here, is Cole Palmer black?
Not to me, bro.
No.
Not to me, family. I don't believe in the one drop rule. That's just me, though.
Yeah,
and Andrew Tate would be black by that logic, and he's calling for white man to start a race war.
Cole Palmer looks like any white man, but he does black.
That's mixed race, bro.
But he does black. So we not one of.
That's a good point. That's an excellent example. But
he's not one of us anymore, bro. No,
it's not anymore now, because that cheapens who. So what does that make me then?
What dog?
So all right. Cole Palmer's granddad was black.
Okay, let me see. Yeah.
So now Cole Palmer's not black. So let's say Cole Palmer gets with a black woman, has a child. That child has a child with a black.
Yes, then you're bringing it back.
Then you're bringing it back, bro. But if you're not bringing it back, then if you're breeding out the thing, then you're breeding out the thing. Family.
All right, so my thing is, so you can be black and then not be black. All right, so my thing is this: we go, science and everything goes by the seed, the sperm of a man.
Yes.
So now the sperm is the child, right? So,
So hold on a second, fam. So hold on, you man believe in the one drop rule?
One drop rule. What do you mean?
So do you believe that from there's one drop of black in the youth's black?
No.
Oh,
So
okay,
what
okay, yeah.
This is what we're saying. We know the seed is in the man. So whatever the father is, the child is. Like, say for instance, Mark, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you've got an orange seed and you plant that amongst apples, what happens?
If you've got an orange seed and you plant it amongst apples,
what happens?
I couldn't even tell you, fam.
It grows as an orange. It's not going to change. It's what it was originally. I understand the points.
Yeah.
So now my thing is this: if this is a black man's seed, no matter where he plants it, the seed doesn't change. So no matter what it looks like, it don't change.
So hold up, fam. So would you claim Cole Palmer?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you go by complexion, you wouldn't, but we don't go by complexion. We go by the seed of a man. So
Does
now,
Cole
what you're
Palmer claim to be black?
maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's ignorant and he doesn't know. But understand this: there's some niggas that we know that don't claim to be black.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
and a slight correction, sibling. A slight correction. Biblically, the seed, you are determined by the seed of your father. By the crazy scientism or science, it's mitochondrial DNA, which comes from the mother. That's how the thing is done. It's not by the father's seed. It's not by the seed of the father, unfortunately.
Scientifically, it is because scientifically, your father is the reason why you're a man. The father determines the gender. The man has the X and Y chromosome, whereas the woman just has the X.
Yes.
What of your father? Like, for instance, when you plant a seed in the ground, it don't come up half apple and half ground. It comes up seeds.
Not unless it's been hybridized.
That man could only make himself. You could only make yourself. You could only reap everything in life got seed. Every fruit, every animal, you could only make yourself. Wherever a black man puts his seed, he's making himself. He can't change. A black man can't change. Everything in life just reproduces everything. That's with apples, pears, oranges, and a black man could only make himself. Now, fair enough. If you plant an apple seed in England and an apple seed in Japan, it might look different according to the climate. And if a black man puts a white woman or a Chinese one, it's gonna look different, but nonetheless, he's made himself, which makes Cole Palmer one of us. Now, for instance, if you're
I ain't
going by
claiming that, brother. You know why I'm not claiming him? Because he ain't claiming me, fam.
That's true. But there's black people that make money that say, Michael Jordan don't like black people. Loads of rappers don't like black people. And Bow Wow said he's not black. Bow Wow said I can't remember what he said. He said something else. So it's amongst us. But if you're going by phenotype, how black does a man have to be your brothers, man?
Mark, let me ask you a question. Is Michael Jackson black? Is Michael Jackson black?
Yeah, he's black.
He's black because you're mixing the lines now. I get where and I get it. It's cool, but you're mixing the lines. When I and Mark isn't specifically saying because of your visual appearance that's going to detract from who you are. But if two black people come together and have a child, that is a black child. If a black man and a white woman or an Asian woman come together and bring forth life, that isn't half a black. Look. 24 chromosomes add 24 chromosomes. That's the two individuals coming together, male and female. That's now half. We can't say, oh no, he's because of seed of the father, he's blidak. He may want to identify it, or she may want to identify it as a black person per se. But no, on the thing, he's going to say that they're dual heritage. That's what the new term is now. Old school, they'll be mixed race. Now, if that mixed race person, as you say, grafts back in by being with someone who reflects their father, then the offspring is going to be more towards black, but genetically they're still going to have a quarter of whites within them from their mother. And now if the offspring then goes again with another black person, we go to 1/16. So we're talking 4 generations to graft back in.
Yeah, and remember, these men are breeding out, fam, in less than 3 generations, bro. I'm not claiming them youths, fam. I'm claiming them youths, bro. My youth, them are black, fam. Black, they come from a black woman, bro. That's it, fam. I'm not blurring the lines, fam. Because you know when you blur these lines, yeah, these black British soon breed out their thing, you know. Other man can't promote that, man. It's black love, fam. That's it. That's it.
Quick thing, but Marley black?
No, he's mixed race.
He's mixed.
Ah, cool. What? There's black people that look just like Bob Marley, full black people that look just like Bob Marley.
Yes.
So you're telling me You go by phenotype, but there's black people who look like Bob Marley that are black. You got
Bob Marley said himself he's not black.
But you said you go by phenotype and the kink and the features.
No, that was me. I said that. I said about the kid 90 Woody kid. That's me, man. I'm Noble said that. And again, sibling, I'm not specifically saying that is the predetermined thing, because as you say, we come in all colors, man, all shades and colors. But where I'm putting the line in the sand is saying, well, what does the reflection? Who brought forth that onto the earth? That child, that man, Bob Marley. Was his mother black? Yes, we can tick one box. Was his father? Because remember, you're saying by the father, the seed of his father. So in your mind, and I know that you know where I'm going with this. He's a white man. He's Esau, right? Bob Marley is Esau.
But according to phenotype, like what you said, you'll make him a black man. I know black people that look just like Bob Marley. Bob Marley got locks.
Yeah, man. He might have them something there. I got uncles that look just like him, man.
There's nothing wrong with the maddest thing though, family. We gotta make this clear. There's nothing wrong with being mixed race, bro.
And this is
There's
it.
not like Obama. Like I'm saying to you, they said Obama is the first black president. That's not accurate, bro.
It's not accurate.
He's the first mixed race president.
Yes.
Your mom and dad after black. Like what Bashi says, I'm a black man, born of a black man and black woman.
And a black woman.
That's when you're black, fam. I'm not saying that, yes, your grandfather's black, but you ain't black, fam. Your grandfather's black, your dad's mixed race, and you're now, I don't like the word, that caste word, but you're partially black. And then if you check out who Cole Palmer's checking, fam, look at his Hummer and it. You know what I mean? That's how them man do their thing.
It's a question then,
Snow
siblings.
bunny business. And when that breeds, do you think that's breeding any black woman? That only goes send kids to bust up a skank and go viral.
Carnival.
Yeah, that only goes send kits every few years to go viral. And then when it comes back, it's English as a potato, man.
Come on, man. Mashed potatoes and all of that. So hey, sibling, captain. So Cole Palmer's reflection currently is Esau. So if they have children, is the offspring of that child's Jacob, that Israel?
Cole Palmer can never make a white baby. Cole Palmer can only make himself. And who is he? Whose granddad is? Despite how all he can ever be is who he is. He can't produce. You can't change race.
That's fine.
That's why we're gonna breed out, bro. We're gonna breed out, bro. We're gonna breed out, bro.
That's why biblically, when you read the story of Egypt, the Egyptians wanted to kill the males and take the females for themselves. Because even they knew that, right? We can make their woman out and make our.
Yeah.
You get me? But phenotype, nah. Anyone, I'll tell you something, there's East Indians out there that are dark as me.
Come on. With big nose and everything. But what are they missing, though, sibling? What are they missing?
Well, what they're missing, I don't know. The dark, just like.
No, the hair, sibling. The hair. We got to get back to the hair. We put our hair under the microscope. It's a.
Man got locks. You don't get any.
No. Come on, be serious now, sibling. Be serious.
But Marley got locks. You don't get any.
White people can knot up their head and do that there. Put the beeswax in there, make them hair look matted and all that. Come on. What I'm talking about. Put an East Indian, a Bengali, South Asians, put their hair under a microscope and put our hair, put Mark's hair, put my hair under a microscope. And you see the difference.
Yeah, them man have started on the road with us, bro. But them man are not us, fam. They may have started on the road. Our journey is different, bro. Them man didn't go on our journey. That's why we can't group them in with our thing. Our journey is different. And what I'm saying is these men are breeding out, and what they're doing is they're calling their youths black, fam. So that means that the actual black youths now, their identity's being taken, fam.
It's been stolen.
Identity theft, bro. And then man can just breed. Remember, his mom might have strategically said, like that LeVar Ball, where he said he looked for a woman, that had the genetics. His mom could have physically said, let this black man breed me. Look at his woman. So his you isn't checking no black woman. So you've got the DNA's there. I agree with you on that part. The DNA's there, but that's all that's there. He ain't saying he's black. Bro. He ain't speaking on black issues because he's not. That's why. But if we try and just like we claim the royal family, remember when we was claiming that little baby? All right, man, fam. Yeah, fam. You remember that what's the little no, but the royal family, Meghan and Harry's baby. We were claiming that, bro. We were claiming that, bro. Ian Wright was bossing the biggest skank when that happened, saying, yes, we're in the royal family now, yes. Why we want to be a part of wickedness, bro? Why we want to be a part of them for? Nah, man. Nah, fam. I don't want nothing to do with them people, fam. Nothing to do with them people, blood.
Now, Cole Palmer's a footballer. We don't need Cole Palmer to speak on black problems. He's an entertainer. So we need to let entertainers entertain, and we will speak on the problems in the community. Because now I can name a ton of black footballers that ain't spoken. But tell me a footballer that's spoken. Give me 5 black footballers that have spoken black problems. Give me 5 of them.
None
from England.
None, bro.
So how come you singling out Cole Palmer then?
All right, no, but you see, I'm giving you an example, bro. I like this I like this, no, bro.
Yeah,
I'm giving
man.
you an example, fam. I'm giving you an example because I'm saying we can't claim him because he's not claiming us. So I'm saying to you, you're saying he's black, but when a man's getting called a nigger on TV, barling, he's got a platform with millions that he could say, that was wrong. He ain't saying that, fam, because he ain't black and it don't affect him. That's why he's not saying it. He's only black because it gives you some brownie points. That's it. Like, when he goes St. Kitts and bust 2 skank, his woman ain't black. If he loves black people so much, go and find a black. There's some Chris sisters in St. Kitts with the kind of bread he's got as well. There's some sisters in St. Kitts that would worship the ground the bread of walked on.
Is it us?
No, Mark. You're on mute or something?
I got mute.
He froze a little bit still.
We're back on.
Looks better now.
No, you're back now. You're back.
We're back, yeah?
Bless you,
Yeah,
bless
it must
you.
have just stripped out. So yeah, we can't claim him, bro. We can't. I know what you man are saying though, but we can't claim that brother, man. We can't, man. If he's claiming us, that'll be different, but we can't claim him, man.
We can't Ian Wright and the rest of them that do. We can't claim Frank Bruno and the rest
I don't
of them.
claim them man either, fam. I don't claim them man either, fam. So you're on the same page with me there.
Frank Bruno, you know.
Them man have all bred out, blood.
But listen, yeah. By whose standard are we black by? Like, I need to know how picky do you have to be considered, okay, one of us now? Or how dark, or how big your nose got to be? Like,
I don't put it down to that, you know. I just put it down to
we got my phenotype, yeah. Is there a book or something? Is there a measurement? Like, what's the
Well,
you know,
the eugenics book will give you all the dimensions and head cranial sizes and all that thing. I'm not necessarily. I was just that frame of reference was for that particular talking point. My delineation of if you're black or not is if your parents are black. If both of your parents are black, that means you are black. It's as simple as that, sibling. You know what I mean? Just like within, how did the 12 tribes multiply? They didn't go out to, well, some went out to other nations, clearly. You know what I mean? When certain people were barren, etc., etc. Hence, we get Ishmael being born. Yeah. Outside of that, we were dealing within our own thing, right? We were going for sisters, brother and sister from this tribe, Benjamin and Judah. Yeah, you know I mean, we was flexing like that. Yeah. That's how we was dealing.
How can you push the culture forward as well, bro? How? You can't push the culture forward if your woman ain't black, bro. So what? You're gonna be a vegan, promoting that? Yo, I'm a vegan, fam. I'm a vegan, but when you go home, you're eating a big time beef burger. It can't run. It can't run, fam. You gotta lead by example. That's it. Like you can't be on stage talking. Yo, the black man needs to wake up. The black man needs to do better. Yo, we need to build, we need to do this. And when he gets off stage, it's a big boy snow bunny that he disappears with. Nah, bro.
Come on.
Nah, bro.
No, cool.
So while it is, when we play this game, we got to be very careful when we decide this person's black and this person's not. Because what I realize is a lot of people in the Caribbean don't consider us in England black.
That's right.
They don't consider us black. They'll be like, yo, them English boy or whatever. So they don't consider us black. Why? Because we lived in England. So if we sat down with someone from the Caribbean that believes, yo, I'm more black than you because I'm raised in the Caribbean, me and you would have an issue with it. Whereas
different argument, King.
Somebody else like Cole Palmer that considers themselves black might have an issue like, yo, but my father's black, my grandfather's black, so they might have an issue with us saying they're not black based on how they look, because I can show you some mixed race people who look darker than me. So would you consider them black or?
Nah, I mean, again, I'm just on the side of if your mom and dad's black, you black. That's it. Like, I'm just not on the side of claiming Cole Palmer. That's just me, bro. He don't say he's black. He don't say, family, hear what I'm saying. He's not saying he's black, bro. So that's insanity for me to say he's black. He don't want no black woman, fam. He don't want no black woman, bro. You get what I'm saying? If we push this narrative, who's our women gonna marry? You see what I'm saying?
Done. Look, hey, see, look. Even, again, going back to hard statistics, forget emotion and feelings. Look at the statistics. Afro-Caribbean people, the descendants of prisoners of war, are breeding themselves out of existence, siblings. Where if we continue at this rate, not necessarily with the doctrine you're talking about, with the self-hate of, as you've mentioned previous in the builds, of looking at Caesar Borgia as Yeshua HaMashiach, as Christ himself, Jesus, and saying that is the be-all and end-all. The reflection of him needs to be the reflection of what is on my arm. That it's two different things, but that the outcome is we're breeding ourselves out of existence. And with your logic, you're saying, you would be basically saying, no, we're not. We're not. Visually, we may not look like our ancestors, but by the seed of the Father, we are exactly that.
Okay,
But yet,
I think we don't teach, it's a sin according to the Bible for a man to have a woman that ain't black. We don't push that. But I'm saying there's some brothers that made mistakes or made dumb decisions or think that he got a dog on his arm and he thinks it's a trophy. All I'm saying is the child is his. That's what I'm saying. We don't promote having sex with, different nations. We've never pushed that in our life.
honest sibling, I'm glad you said that.
But no white, Chinese, Arab is allowed in the school. Not allowed.
Is that a school that you man have got there? Yeah.
Yeah, come on, sibling.
Mad. Yeah, that's proper, man.
You know what I mean? So that's not what we teach. We're just saying that Cole Palmer's dad is lost. He made a baby, and that baby's off.
No, sibling. I'm glad you said that from the mouth from the captain of ISU BK Brum 0121, because as you know, sibling, there are these renegades out here, and you like I'll name. Let's just talk it how it is. Specifically, the hobo Hebrews who go on the great millstone.
Boy.
Look what they're promoting, siblings. They're disrespecting the sistrins, them. And they're lost in siblings. They're lost in, they don't want nothing to do with Jacob, as they say, Yehuda, who they're saying is the African American out there. They're not lusting after them. They're lusting after everything else, man. And breeding up why man the seed from the father, man. Yeah, man, the baby's gonna be Israel anyway. Don't worry about it, man. We're supposed to take their women. Look what they did to us and all this kind of foolishness. Promoting just this harmony, man. It's disappointing, but I say honest for you saying that, sibling, honest.
Yeah, we ain't mixing nothing, fam. We ain't mixing a thing, boss. The coffee's black. You see it? Nothing else is going in it. You get me? And I feel that I've got the right to say that. With the madness that these men have put us through, yeah, we ain't mixing nothing, fam. There's no one drop rule running, none of that. It's different. If my man came to the community and said, family, listen, man, my granddad bred this woman and where I'm here now, I want to breed. It's different. It's different then. But he ain't saying that. He's not saying. He's actually only appearing for things that they want from us. So entertainment things, a little dance, he'll touch down in St. Kitts, bust a little wine. That's it. That's it. Nah, fam, if you're one of us, you now have the resources to liberate some of them people, fam. I'm not saying he hasn't, though. He probably has. But I'm not claiming him, man. No, I ain't claiming that one. Forget. That's how it was in school. Harry, if you want to hear Harry, he always says it. When mans was in school, you'd have, yeah, my granddad's Jamaican. I'm just like you. Show a picture of his black grand. He bred out, fam. Your granddad was Jamaican, but he bred out, bro. That's it. I look like my granddad, fam. I look like my great-great-granddad, fam. Nothing ain't reading out. Nothing ain't reading out. Nothing ain't reading out. I'm not saying one of the next generation, if they don't catch the teachings, hopefully, long as they're around me, they're going to catch it. But at some point, man, it could go on. But it ain't gonna be me that does it. Simple.
The wickedest thing though, the wickedest thing is this. It's promoted to go out there and breed out.
Yeah.
Promoted, man.
Fact.
Have you heard this talk? Yeah, man, I got this Moroccan thing, you know, my snap, you know, look at the this and the long hair. It's promoted, man. Yo, this is what the and then a black woman now, thanks to the media, is man, they want to fight all day on roast hip hop, man. Yeah, man. Them guys there bagger, man. It's loud and brawling, man. Oh, I got my Moroccan thing. You hear, man? I hear these kids talking.
Exotic thing.
I'm chatting to this Moroccan thing, man. Let me tell you something, black man. Let me tell you something. You know what makes me go crazy? Every man talking about my coolie girl. I'm cool on my mom's side. You know the history of the coolies? The coolies was low.
Pat and Brong.
In their country, there was nobody. Listen, England was giving jobs in Jamaica, and their country goes, yeah, man, we got these scraggy Indian man. Take them, man. They're nothing. And come to Jamaica and become lords over us, become kings over us. Black people are lying, saying, yeah, I got their blood in me. I'm half coolie. I want a coolie girl. That's how low we become. So low that we beg to be them. So their own people didn't like. The other day with the Irish man, the own people didn't like them. Their own people say, yo, go work in Jamaica, man, as a bench service, man. I ain't working for peanuts. You go work, man. Their own people starved them, but they had to eat potatoes. The potatoes went rotten due to some sort of fungus, and their own people allowed them to starve. And now we're talking about come home, man, because your accent sounds similar, because your twang sounds similar. We got to do better, man. And that's where we come in the Irish UPK. We teach black people our history, let them know Christ was black, the angels are black, the prophets are black. So our people can look up to themselves with some confidence, man, and know that all black people, the only thing good to come out of black people ain't drug dealers, man. The only thing good to come out of black women ain't brawling women, drying out weaves and fighting, man. Good things can come off black people. We hate ourselves so much that we look up to the bottom of the barrel like there's somebody in their own country. They ain't shit, man.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say earlier, bro. That we're on the same page, you know. That's what I was trying to say earlier. We can't keep rising up unscrupulous people. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. If man, look how you man have set up this. You man are passionate about this. We're passionate about this. Certain man are only doing it because it's something to do. And I'm saying, like, if you're not passionate, go and promote your interracial thing or the future of your people or whatever. But we're building back this thing, fam. We're building right here in Brom as well. It's spilling back, fam. It's spilling back right here in Brom, fam. Nothing ain't stopping it. Unscrupulous people, they're gonna breed out anyway. They're breeding out now, fam. You see them, most them unscrupulous people don't care nothing about the past or where we're going. So what I'm saying is, let them do them. Let them do them, because when that time comes, which it's gonna come, it's going to come. That time is going to come, and 2020 was the closest when it happened before. No, it was it 2024? No, but when that you done that move in where was it? Was it Merseyside? And then all of them people were coming out and all that. You seen what happened then? If them
stabbing the Rook Barney,
Rook Barney, or what his name was.
Yeah.
We need to fix up, man. Simple. That's it. We just gotta fix up. I'm not saying we just gotta fix up, bro. That's it. We was on the right path before. I would say about mid-90s. We had Saturday schools, after school clubs, play schemes, latchkey, where there were elders working those environments. In those environments, you were getting an education how to be a man, fam, how to speak to people. You were getting an education on how to present yourself properly.
Conduct yourself, how to have honor, dignity, morals.
You look last week when we were talking, but you was at the play scheme as well.
Mm.
Them things were working, man. We had nursery, we had a Marcus Garvey nursery, the Muhammad Ali Center.
Yes.
That Muhammad Ali actually went to when my granddad was there, fam.
Yes.
Like, this is what black people's legacy is in, bro. Yo, sometimes when I think about it, it bonds me, you know.
It does, man, because we sat at the feet of the elders, soaked up all the knowledge, and then some just rejected it and just turned Brom into what it is now, where these stupid ass YouTubers come from down south up here. Look at Birmingham, it's took all the rats, look at the rubbish, look, it's dangerous, and then you get the fools coming up. Yeah, man, I'm going to the most dangerous hood in. We live in England. We don't have hoods in England, people. We know this. Hoods. Where you know what a hood is outside of America?
The most dangerous hood in Birmingham. Coming down there filming unscrupulous people. What they're doing, man? But they're doing it because they want to push that narrative that's what that is happening down here. That's not the case. You got brothers like yourself down here, fam. This is a Saturday, bro. This is a Saturday at 1 to 2, and we're on here talking these things. So I'm saying, like, we can't keep giving these brothers a pass, man. Simple.
Absolutely.
Never will.
We on the same.
Hey, siblings,
You man are on the same ship, you know. That's what I'm making you know. We're on the same ship, just different decks, bro. That's it. I always say it to mans like Craig and that. We all on the same ship, just different decks. See what I'm saying? But we have to. There's certain narrative these men are trying to push. We have to counteract them narratives. That's all I'm saying.
All of us are family. You get me? In the 60s, yeah, black man had to rent one room, man.
You see
Who's to say that your granddad and my granddad were in the same room? You get me?
They were probably in the same queue at Handsworth Park to go and get a bath.
Come on.
And the one cooker and that cooking the food. Who knows, man? You get me? So now we're beefing and stabbing each other and talking about, I'm from this gang and that gang. It's ridiculous, man. Our grandparents were both getting run down by the police, both getting slapped and frisked. The white man was coming in and mashing up the shubbing and the blues that our granddad was both in. You get me? We suffered together, man. So now why we hating for, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's real
It's
talk, man.
It's madness, man. Authors of the same book wrote in different ways. Free all the brethren and sisters who are mentally enslaved, because it's way too late in this year, man. Look what's going on right now. Look what's going on now. These crazy flipping space monkeys and these people who say they are but are not are trying to bring forth biblical prophecy and thing. Hey, siblings, give me your thoughts on what those Israelis are doing and with Iran and all that.
Boy, they do what they do best, man. Just robbing people's oil and so forth. First and foremost, the Israelis are not the real Jews. You get me? I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah.
And just do what they do best, man. Just robbing people's oil. Do what the white man's been doing, man. Going to China, giving them opium, robbing India, robbing South America, robbing Africa, making us pick cotton and cane tobacco for free. That's all he's doing, man. Robbing people's oil, stealing. You hear Trump? Trump's like, yeah, man, we got Maduro's oil. Might sell it, might keep it. That's what they do, man. For the last 50 years, the white man's been making out like he's humble and nice, but his true colors are showing. Just like how they were showing in the past, they're showing again, man. He's a bully and a murderer of the earth, man. He's the reason why everyone speaks English. He's the reason why everyone's Christian. He's doing what he's doing best, which is murdering, man.
Yeah, man, that's it. So we know what is on, bro. So moving forward, we just gotta know how to pattern up, try and wake up some of these youths. Just before you, man, came in, I was putting some light on a young brother in Brom who goes into prisons. And since I've met him, I've seen the stress go into the brother's face. Because man just ain't listening, bro. He's going into these, he's trying his best, but man just ain't listening. And when you look at the engagement, that's where the frustration's coming from, fam. That's where the frustration's coming from, because we had it at one point, we're in the right direction at one point, and if we don't get our thing together, fam, the next 10 to 15, it's going to be crazy for us out here, man. It's going to be crazy for us.
Next week as well, like earlier you were talking about the race wars and everybody wants to, separate from black people and whatnot. Everyone wants to go to their own people, and that might be a good thing for us. Separate. Let me say, black people perform best here when we by ourselves. So the fact that all this racism is going to kick off, going to push us to be by ourselves, man, and that's the best thing. Let me tell you something. In the 60s, we was forced to be by ourselves. We couldn't go to a white man's club. And what did we do? We made our own blues, our own shubbing. And then them things became great, man. We couldn't get a loan from the bank, so we started to partner.
All right.
We are good by ourselves, man. And when we was by ourselves, where was the black on black crime? When we was by ourselves, where was these drugs, man? They weren't there. So maybe being by ourselves is just exactly what we need. For too long, we've accepted handouts from the white man and want to integrate to the Chinese man's community and this community. What we need is to be by ourselves, and that way we can provide jobs for ourselves, education for ourselves. This might be just what we need, man. We probably need that pressure to be by ourselves, because we got the option to be with other people. That's why we think, oh, well, I can marry the white woman then. Maybe we need the white woman to show us how racist she is. So a black man got no option but to marry a black woman. A black man got no option but to go for another black man for a job. A black man got no option but to give a black man a job. And that's exactly what we need, man. We got too much options, man.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk, family. Got to change this thing, man. But conversations like this is what pushes it forward, though, isn't it?
This is it, man. Don't know the thing.
Straight like that, man. So what you saying, Noble?
Yeah, man. Power build, enjoyed it, man. I think we went to some places. We had some nice input. It was a pity about the technological difficulties we had with the brethren from Uganda and thing. But yeah, man, overall thoroughly enjoyed it. First stream back in over a month.